Today I'm gonna show you how we took this little pocket in my kitchen that had just a boring gray wall. You know, it's really just a drab background, but my wife does a lot of business here. So when she's on camera, the background doesn't make her look like a 7-figure YouTube coach. She looks kind of like a mom hanging out in the living room. So we turned that wall into this beautiful off-white brick set with bright green flowing plants that not only looks amazing on camera, but also looks amazing as part of the house design. So today I'm gonna show you how we did it and how you can do it too, so that any pocket of space in your home can become a beautiful video background where you can do Zoom videos, client interviews, YouTube channels, live streams, webinars, whatever you need. Let's get started. I'm Owen Video and I'm a YouTube coach for 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs. And I wanna introduce you to what's called a vinyl background. And these are available on Amazon.com. There's websites you can buy these from. And these are hugely valuable tools that are very cost effective. In fact, I just put up a red vinyl background here, but I don't love it. And I've got a gray brick background here, and then I've got a wood background here that I'll put up eventually. In our back office, we put a vinyl backdrop up here that makes it look like a 3D home. And even back in this studio, I just used pipe and drape from a trade show setup to cover this wall and give it more of a theatrical look. So the first thing that we did in transforming this little island where my wife does a lot of business was to go onto Amazon and search for vinyl backgrounds. So when you do that, you'll see that Amazon gives you a ton of different brick and wood designs, but I wanna show you something secret. If you look a little further, you can find these very high value image backdrops that can be used in a variety of contexts. So these very high quality image backdrop designs that you can use on any wall in your house to immediately spice up the situation. Now, obviously a beachfront window design wouldn't also look good with the home. So we had to find a design that we thought would look great on the fireplace in general. Not to mention, for this reason and the fact that my wife has very dark hair, we chose a white distressed brick look from Amazon. It cost us $20, and I can easily attach this to the wall using thumbtacks, 3M strips, glue gun, or double-sided tape. All of these things will work. It depends on what you're most comfortable with. The first thing I did was lay out the vinyl background using push pins, and I cut around the edges so it was the right size that I needed. I'll leave it up on the wall for about a day just to give the fabric time to stretch. Then what I do is I'll go back with a glue gun and attach it to the wall a little bit more securely. The reason that I use the glue gun is because if I decide to change this vinyl background, I can use a plastic paint scraper and leave no damage to the walls. If you're not into that, just use thumbtacks. It's the easiest thing to do. So now that I have this beautiful white brick background that looks so much better than the drab gray background that was there before, I want to set up her laptop and camera so that it's roughly in the position that she's going to be in. The next part of this process was the most fun. We went to At Home, which is sort of like IKEA, and you can buy house plants and couches and decorative stuff, all sorts of great stuff there. We went and bought 2 hanging plants that we really liked. And then we bought glass jars that could be weighted down with rocks. Now we have these plants that can be moved around based on what video she's filming, but are also strong enough to withstand our kids zipping by, which in the past has led to broken vases. So in the end, what we have is a vinyl backdrop design covered with some bright green artificial plants that frame my wife beautifully in the camera, thus creating an image of professionalism in her videos, while the design also looks great through our kitchen and in our house as a whole. So if you want to turn your boring gray walls or your bookshelf into something more exciting where you can film YouTube videos and do live streams and webinars, then watch more of the videos in this series where I'll show you how to really get a great looking design that moves your brand forward on YouTube.